In this video, Joan MIR denies talks with Honda, says renewing with Suzuki is his first priority. The day I am scared of falling, I will retire, says Marc MARQUEZ. And Jorge Lorenzo is coming back to MotoGP. My name is Sankalp and this is your Racing News Picks. With contracts expiring at the end of the year for 20 riders on the grid, there are high hopes from the silly season this time around, and Joan MIR is one of the hot properties on the market. Over the winter, we heard that Repsol Honda were trying to convince the 2020 world champion to jump ships and join Marc MARQUEZ. But unlike most rumors, this one did not die, and we heard a lot about it on almost all the MotoGP podcasts. Last week, someone on Twitter also claimed that Yamaha have also been having talks with Joan MIR in case Fabio Quartararo decides to go elsewhere. Joan MIR himself also kept insisting that his future is open and he will select the best option for himself. But after the preseason test and with the hiring of Livio Suppo as the team manager, it would appear that Suzuki have managed to convince Joan MIR to renew for at least a few more years. In an interview with motorsport.com, Joan MIR revealed that right now his priority is to renew with Suzuki as soon as possible. Starting with his prerequisites for renewing with Suzuki, Joan MIR said, "As I said in the preseason, I wanted to see how the new bike was going and what was going on with the team manager before thinking about renewal. I see that Suzuki have made big efforts to meet our requests and therefore my priority is to renew. My manager will meet Livio and Sahara-san to negotiate the details." When asked about the rumors linking him to a move to Repsol Honda, Joan MIR said, "Those rumors are totally false. I have not received any offer because we have not negotiated with anyone. I asked for an evolution of the bike and the hiring of a team manager, and Suzuki has responded to my demands. That is why I am going to give it priority, although that doesn't mean that everything is closed. I am not in a hurry and I am not worried about my future. I am very confident in my potential and I am sure that I will have a good team in 2023. What do you think? Is Joan MIR actually ready to renew with Suzuki, or are these tactics to force Honda or other potential teams into making an offer as fast as possible? Let's chat in the comments below." Suffering from one injury after another for almost 2 years now, Marc MARQUEZ is finally on the verge of full fitness at the start of a season. But the repeated injuries, and especially the last one, has raised a lot of doubts in the minds of the fans and the critics. The most recent injury was a normal crash during a motocross training where he banged his head on the ground and a few hours later started seeing double. This nothing injury ruled him out of the last 2 races of the season, the post-season tests at Jerez, and led to a lot of people raising questions on Marc's return altogether. Even after the comeback, many claim, and Marc admits, he is potentially one crash away from ending his career. Another injury to the optic nerve and he might be done. But does that make him scared of crashing? Recently, in a Spanish chat show, Marc was asked specifically about that. Marc said, "If I get injured, I will be more cautious when I return from the injury. But once I've recovered, the mentality is the same. The expectation from this year is to win. The expectation at the end of the year is to win the title. When I see the fear and risk in falling, I will hang up the leathers. You ask me or you ask the top 10 riders on the grid and they will tell you the same thing." And since retiring from MotoGP racing at the end of 2019, Jorge Lorenzo has been very involved in the sport. In addition to being present all over social media, Lorenzo also visits the races very frequently. Lorenzo has also not hidden the fact that he would love to be a pundit and commentate on the races, and he got his first taste last year at the Aragon GP during the practice sessions. Now he is officially making a comeback to MotoGP as a full-time commentator for DAZN Spain. In the announcement video, Lorenzo said, "I really want to commentate. I come to this new side of our sport with humility to understand that it is something new for me and that I have to learn a lot, but at the same time also knowing that I have a lot of experience in what I am going to talk about and I can contribute a lot to the public." Speaking about where he thinks he can add the maximum value behind the microphone, Lorenzo continued, "I think I can bring a lot of technical freshness. Actually, in the last 4 or 5 races, I have been in the 3 big brands, so I know these motorcycles inside and out. And well, I have been a MotoGP world champion and that's what sets me apart from other competitors DAZN has had until now." If you made it till here, help me out. Subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell. Here are 2 more videos which you might enjoy. My name is Sankalp and I'll be back with another video very soon.